혼전 공포체 지금 시작합니다. 방송 순서를 간략히 설명해드릴게요.
In addition to excelling in thrillers, South Korea has also proven adept at producing exceptional horror films. Rather than relying on rapid cuts and jump scares, these movies delve into the darkest recesses of the human psyche, where sinister ideas grow like toxic mushrooms. Korean horror films blend effective storytelling, psychological depth, and distinctive cultural elements, appealing to a diverse range of horror enthusiasts. This genre remains highly sought after and should consistently earn a place on viewers' watch lists. In this video, we present the 11 best Korean horror movies to add to your watch list. Before we delve into the list, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for recommendations on the finest Korean movies and dramas. Number 1. Killer Tune, 2013. Directed by Kim Young-jaeun, Killer Tune is the first Korean movie to be made with a webcomic concept. The film centers on the well-known manga artist Ji-yoon, played by Lee Se-young, whose life is abruptly turned upside down by the mysterious suicide of her editor-in-chief. Soon after, a string of terrible killings occur, carried out exactly as Ji-yoon had described in her work, raising serious questions. Killer Tune has a built-in thinking process and a plot that brilliantly intertwines reality and fiction, which can significantly confuse viewers if they aren't paying enough attention. Additionally, the film doesn't contain many jump scares, but the exceptional utilization of cartoon techniques and effects heightens the brutality and frightfulness of each graphic scene. Number 2. The Red Shoes, 2005. The Red Shoes is a South Korean horror movie influenced by Hans Christian Andersen's 1845 tale of the same name. The film follows Sun Jae, played by Kim Hae-soo, a young woman who recently split up with her husband. She accidentally picks up a pair of cursed red shoes at the train station, spreading bad luck to everyone around her. The Red Shoes successfully fuses the subgenres of supernatural horror and criminal investigation, keeping viewers on edge the entire time. Moreover, the film's use of color and music is a standout feature. They heighten the intensity of crucial scenes and cause spectators to suffocate alongside the characters. Lastly, the performance of the cast is also excellent. Number 3. Cinderella, 2006. Despite the name, Bang Man-dae's Cinderella is not a South Korean rendition of a well-known fairy tale. The film revolves around Hyun-soo's family, who run a small, inexpensive plastic surgery practice. As a result, Hyun-soo's friends come to her house to change their appearance, trusting her family. After that, several mysterious events occur that seem related to her childhood. Cinderella is unafraid to criticize South Korea's overuse of plastic surgery and its negative effects by cleverly using sharp camera angles, haunting lighting, and colors. Despite a few plot holes, the movie succeeds in its genre thanks to its original and creative approach. The cast's incredible acting is also a highlight. Number 4. The Wrath, 2018. Set in the 14th century during the Joseon dynasty, The Wrath is an underrated South Korean movie that revolves around a noblewoman named Ok-bun, who becomes a concubine in a prominent noble family. She moves into the family's luxurious mansion, isolated in the countryside. However, upon her arrival, she begins to experience strange and unsettling occurrences in the mansion. As Ok-bun investigates further, she uncovers dark secrets and a malevolent spirit haunting the estate. While the film incorporates many of the typical cliches and shortcomings associated with its genre, The Wrath manages to transcend these limitations through its high production values and the overall atmosphere it creates. As a result, it stands as a genuine crowd pleaser, sure to gratify all enthusiasts of horror cinema. Number 5. The Medium, 2021. The Medium is a Thai and South Korean mockumentary supernatural horror film that follows a documentary team as they go to Thailand's Isan region to interview Nim, a medium and shaman who claims she is possessed by the soul of the local goddess Ba Yan. However, whoever possesses Nim might not be the goddess they claim to be. The Medium is not recommended for those who are easily scared, and it pays homage to modern horror classics. The film is an excellent illustration of spine-tingling horror, with a strong focus on expressing terror, superb lead performances, a disciplined sense of pacing, and an eerie atmosphere that will undoubtedly have audiences on the edge of their seats. Number 6. Death Bell, 2008. The plot of Death Bell centers on the mass murder of 20 students in an elite class due to an obsession with accomplishment and a bribe paid to the teacher to secure a spot in the class. When a mysterious voice asks the students to complete a given exercise or else they will die one by one over the speaker, the death begins. Death Bell creates a suffocating, dark atmosphere that haunts the viewer by using a variety of brutal techniques for murder as its excellent use of music. Despite containing all the essential components of a horror movie, the film also warns against South Korea's fixation on academic success, where university exam failure is one of the leading causes of suicide. Number 7. The Whispering Corridors franchise, 1998 to 2021. Whispering Corridors was one of the most well-liked horror movies of the 90s. Due to the first movie's success in 1998, it received 5 additional parts, the most recent of which was released in 2021. As a result, it became one of the most popular South Korean girls' school horror franchises. Despite having several installments and taking place at all girls' high schools, the franchise never repeats its story or cast of characters, and each one stands solidly on its own. Additionally, the filmmakers explore and denounce the grave situation that South Korean students are in due to academic obsession and peer pressure, which was realistically and relatably depicted. Number 8. The Evil Twin, 2007. The Evil Twin is about 2 girls falling into the water, but unfortunately, only So-yeon, played by Park Shin-hye, is saved. She spends the next 10 years in a coma. When she awakens, those responsible for her sister's death mysteriously vanish one by one, raising suspicion about her. Park Shin-hye's acting, in which she convincingly plays 2 characters, is the high point of The Evil Twin. Additionally, the film's excellent use of music, camera positions, and lighting, appropriate for the time period it is set in, helps enhance the intense atmosphere and the suspense among the village residents as death approaches. Number 9. Hansel and Gretel, 2007. Taking inspiration from the classic German fairy tale of the same name, Hansel and Gretel revolves around Unsu, a young man who is driving through the countryside one evening and gets lost in the woods. As he tries to find his way out, he stumbles upon a mysterious, isolated house in the middle of the forest that holds some strange and terrifying secrets. Seeking shelter, he is welcomed by a seemingly friendly family who live in the house. Offering a fresh perspective on a timeless tale, Hansel and Gretel proves to be a compact yet impactful contribution to the world of Eastern horror cinema. The film unfolds at a deliberate pace, and while the third act could have benefited from some trimming, the journey itself is worthwhile for gaining insight into the final destination.
그냥 여기서 살면 안 돼요?
Number 10. Thirst, 2009. Thirst follows Sang-hyun, a Christian priest who volunteers to be infected with a devastating virus in Africa to help find a cure. This leaves him with an intense craving for blood and sex. As a hospital visitor, he quenches his thirst for blood, and he engages in an intense affair with Tae-ju, who is unhappily married, providing him with a sexual outlet. As their relationship develops, Sang-hyun struggles to hold on to his old morality. Thirst manages to offer a unique examination of vampires that rises above its predecessors, blending heartbreak, humor, eroticism, fear, and moments of beauty. Director Park Chan-wook uses humor in unexpected ways to avoid many of the tropes associated with this subgenre. Number 11. Monstrum, 2018. Monstrum is set in the 16th century during the Joseon dynasty and centers around the appearance of a mysterious and fearsome creature that terrorizes the kingdom's inhabitants, causing panic and chaos. To address this threat, King Yoongjong orders his trusted royal guard to capture or kill the monstrum. Reluctantly, the guard embarks on this perilous mission, which becomes even more challenging as political conspiracies and power struggles within the kingdom unfold. Viewers who enjoy historical dramas with elements of suspense and encounters with creatures may find Monstrum to be an entertaining watch. While it delivers moments of fear and tension, the film also emphasizes storytelling, character development, and the political backdrop of the Joseon dynasty, providing a well-rounded viewing experience. If you enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with your friends and family. To stay updated with more fantastic content related to Korean dramas and movies, be sure to hit the subscribe button.